They're leaving! That as today we once again return back to NijiSanji English. Recently graduating from this agency this past weekend was not only Reimu Endo, but now announcing her upcoming graduation is Rosemi Lovelock, arguably one of the founding members of this branch. The NijiSanji English Twitter account once again sending out a black text on white background graduation announcement that as just like Reimu before Rosemi could make the announcement on her own stream, NijiEN here saying we regret to inform you that the NijiSanji EN Liver Rosemi Lovelock will graduate on 29th August 2025 JST. And once again, that being Japan time, Reimu's graduation date listed as the 17th on her announcement in Japan time, but for numerous viewers that actually being on the 16th. Niji's announcement also remarking that Rosemi's social media accounts will be public until the 29th. As per Rosemi's request, all content except for membership VODs will stay public, and fan letters will be accepted until the 30th of September. One commenter making this salient point, is there even a point in writing fan letters? Because I'm pretty sure Pomo didn't get hers or something. Rosemi going on to elaborate as to why she is graduating.
This may have been the hardest decision of my life, but it's been something that I have been thinking about for a while now, and for various obvious reasons, I will not be able to share entirely what made me arrive to this decision. But I would like you to know that there are very important reasons to me on why I came to this conclusion. Yeah, the most that I can share is that basically management and I had disagreements, especially on how, I wanted to proceed and grow here. But I mentioned this close to when I debuted, that, a lot of the reason why I started streaming was because, I wanted to bring smiles and joy to people, especially those who have had, sad or tough or, bad days, or, who are maybe had negative feelings about stuff going on in their lives. And I just feel like lately maybe that's not something that I can personally bring to people. I guess it's also been a bit rough for me. I feel like there was a point maybe a while ago where I had also seriously considered ending streaming. There were certain ways I wanted to move forward from here on. Maybe it wasn't just something that aligned with management, and so I guess you can say I am done blooming here. But the reality is, I really, really do wish that I, could have stayed longer for you all. I feel like if I had things my way, I would still be continuing here. Because I do still feel like there are many, many things that I would like to do and accomplish. And that I feel like there is a lot more that I wish that we could do together. This is something I would have loved to, do forever, but I guess that's not how things are going to proceed, huh?
After Rosemi tweeting out, "Hi everyone, I'll be graduating on August 29th at JST. This is a really hard moment for me, and it was no easy choice, but I really do hope to be able to give you the best summer with the remaining few weeks we have left. Thank you so much for your support and love always." Also of Rosemi's wave was the terminated Selene Tatsuki alongside Petra Gurin, who over the past year has appeared in a collab here and there, but who for now 13 months has not streamed once on her own channel. Petra saying farewell to Reimu earlier, remarking, "I wish I could have done more with you and for you." And now saying of her wave mate, Rosemi, please give Rosemi all your love and support. I'm honestly really sad, and if I could be selfish, I'd ask her to stay. But I know she's going to shine brightly no matter where her future leads. Rosemi and Petra recently celebrating 4 years with NijiSanji English. This recent merch drop for that anniversary expiring just a day after Rosemi's announcement. Petra, while still inactive on her own account, being a part of this merch drop with U2s alongside the now graduated Reimu. And Allouette, also of NijiSanji English, remarking she was surprised by this announcement from Rosemi.
I didn't really expect that announcement either. So, I was also really Rosemi-sama. Yeah, I'm really sad that everybody that I kind of started out with are leaving. I've been with them for so long. It feels kind of weird that they won't be around as much. But naturally, I think it's also normal. This is kind of what jobs are. This one is just a very special job because we're playing video games and, like, you know, we're bonding and stuff. It's not like a normal or traditional job where we, you know, make coffee for our customers or something. I mean, it's kind of the same vibe, you know, we bond over our jobs. So, I mean, yeah, I am very sad. I started out with these girls, and now they're going to fly off and blossom on their new chapter in life. If I can be really honest, when I see a lot of the people I started out with leave the company, I feel kind of like I should leave too. And let me just clarify, I really don't want to. There's no reason for me to. It just makes me feel that way because I'm like, well, if you're leaving, then I should probably leave too, no? It's like influence, you know? It makes me think like, oh, maybe I've been here for too long. You need a fresh pair of eyes or something. At the same time, I'm like, well, everybody has their different paths, and I have a goal in mind while being here, so, you know, don't worry, I'm not trying to hint something. I'm just kind of talking and thinking.
Also, further speaking in regards to Niji English, we have Matara Khan, soon set to appear at the official Friday concert at Vexpo. Matara elaborating on another convention experience she had while in Niji as Nina Kosaka, and a nearly never-ending line.
Allegedly, 4+ years ago, there was a company called Niji at Otakuthon, and there was a few content creators from that company that were signing shikishis, and they basically just never capped the line, okay? Which means that at some points, those people were signing nonstop for 5 hours straight, and then when they found out that, like, okay, but there's some people that have been lining up for 7 hours just to get something signed by you, even though you've already been signing for 5 hours, you feel so guilty leaving and doing anything and all that stuff, right? Working beyond the status quo, expecting to be rewarded. And you know what else is so nefarious about that kind of thing? And okay, this is something where I want to explain a little bit about group dynamics, because people would be like, so first of all, obviously, I think all of us naively assumed let's say we had like a 2-hour signing block. And then they were saying, by the way, you have the room for the whole night. There's people lining up at the door. If you want to keep signing, like there's people that have been waiting for hours. Yeah, naive of me to assume that when we were told that, you know, we were going to get also compensated more. I'm sorry. That was very naive of me. Even if they had said, for example, you're not going to get compensated more, even if that was communicated, if I say no, the fan loses, right? Like the fan won't get the interaction. They won't get stuff. Fans who have been lining up for a long time, if all the other talent are doing it and you're not doing it, then there's also a little sense of like, I'm letting down the group. I'm letting down the group. I'm not there with the group. I'm not giving the fans the whole group experience, all that kind of. So it's a lot of these also things that kind of get added into it. But yeah, I think all of us, I remember at the end of that con, we were so happy with ourselves. We're like, we met so many fans. We met so many people. We did so much. And no, not more compensation. That would be crazy. It would be a wild thing to assume, right? That if I sign for like 6 hours instead of 2, that, yeah. And to be clear, I do not blame the convention in the slightest. That was not on the convention.
Also, as in regards to Niji English, we have Aster Arcadia, now quote-unquote separated from the agency. But Niji English still weeks on, not elaborating on the findings from a third-party investigation regarding Aster Arcadia and internal harassment. Aster Arcadia, once again, now returning as a live cam streamer. Aeytha, the fan account Aeytha's Corner, letting us know Aeytha's gonna cook literally, that's right. Aeytha now having a full mask-off moment for this quote-unquote cooking stream. Aeytha's Corner also giving us this breakdown of his outfit, which now for weeks on end has not changed. And speaking of male VTubers, we now turn to VAllure, an adult VTuber agency whose talent roster is made up entirely of women, earlier planning to collab with Lucid Multimedia, a VTuber talent agency that does have male VTubers in their roster. Lucid Multimedia having planned this summer karaoke relay, which would have involved select VAllure talents alongside other male and female VTubers alike. VAllure halting those plans and making this announcement, our talents have withdrawn from the karaoke redirect relay as we do not want to violate our quote-unquote no male collaborations policy. We are sorry for disappointing anyone who may have been looking forward to it, but we are resolute in staying true to our rules. Numerous comments being in support of this announcement from VAllure, including it's completely understandable and I respect that you're sticking to your policies. Other comments giving us the variations of based policy, honestly, alongside based, but I wonder if they never explained there would be dudes involved. Being made clear later that VAllure was not aware that males would be involved in this relay until this graphic was posted. Other comments remarking, I respect your commitment to your own rules. I'm mixed about the policy personally. I understand where you are coming from with making it that way, but it is a little too close to the idols can't date thing that keeps me away from idols and JP corpos that operate that way. We also have hi, no hate at all, just confused. This is a relay, so this is not talking towards any male, simply rating after rating on everyone's own streams. How does this entail male collaboration? And also, Lucid literally in their gens have men within them, even a guy gen, if I remember correctly. Will you guys just not collab with Lucid in general? This comment remarking, this is more than a little disappointing. I suppose I could understand the quote-unquote no males rule for talent applications, but why this? This is stretching it a little. It's not like they'd be rubbing virtual shoulders on the same stream. As others beforehand were looking for solutions such as could it not have been solved by simply switching Cynthia's time slot to avoid her rating into a male. I understand why you have the rule, but they aren't even collabing, just existing within the same space, so it's a little confusing. Once again, numerous other comments in support of this move from VAllure, and also remarking that it would not have been fair to the relay participants to introduce an audience that would not have stayed around for the entirety of the relay. So while here we have a new announcement from VAllure, calling all VTuber clippers, saying we're excited to announce we're bringing back our established clipper program. We hope you find our pricing more than fair as we want to show our real appreciation for clippers with our actions, not just our words. There seemingly being no rules against the clippers being male. All the while, we also have this update from Shibi Cottonbomb of VAllure, letting us know because we hit the milestone so fast for the plushie, Uwu Market is offering a free holographic sticker. We have more plushie announcements to come later, as now we turn to another agency, this being VyVid. Oh no, wait, was that supposed to be VyVid? This agency having 3 members, beginning with a Midwest emo girl, Ava Ananova, a banana bunny VTuber, Banana, alongside the piano male fish VTuber, Da Fish. This particular VTuber long since on hiatus, and now the other 2 remaining members announcing they are leaving the agency. Banana here saying, effective immediately, I am no longer affiliated with VyVid. This announcement being echoed by Ava, saying when she first joined the agency, it was supposed to be something completely different than what it turned out to be. Remarking, I fought a battle with myself whether to forfeit everything I worked so hard for or push through. I decided to stay because that was the last attempt I could give to become a VTuber. Things got rough a while after debut. There was a lack of communication, delays in editor/talent payment, project delays, and merchandise delays. I try my best to understand life gets in the way and be empathetic, but I felt very stuck and held back, which is a large part in why I decided to leave. If then going on to release a cover premiere of Want You Gone, the Portal 2 ending song. All the while next up we have HoloLive. HoloLive English planning their 3rd concert coming up this weekend entitled All for One in New York City. That being held at the Radio City Music Hall. HoloLive over the past week announcing additional venue tickets are on sale. That announcement coming less than 2 weeks before the date of the actual concert, and many being surprised by the number of actual seats now reopened. This graphic here seemingly showing new seats and verified resale seats available, that being for the Saturday, August 23rd performance. Well, here now we have this graphic for the Sunday, August 24th performance. Many wondering if HoloLive themselves were simply holding back on a number of seats being available. Also suspecting numerous seats are now becoming re-available due to fans not buying from scalpers, and these scalpers potentially eating some of the cost and putting the seats back up for sale through Ticketmaster. All the while, HoloLive English has a brand new music video for this event. Koseki Biju remarking, can I get the mic a little higher, please? HoloID memes remarking they did Bee-Boo dirty. As right after that music video release, we had a new release the next day, that being for Hirameki Rider, this English version starring the remaining members of HoloLive Myth and HoloLive Promise. All the while, also for that weekend and also in New York, HoloLive English is planning more at AnimeNYC, giving us the full talent list for day 1, 2, and 3, alongside the full schedules for day 2, 3, and 4. Wait, why is it day 1 here, but it's day 2 here, but it's day 1 but day 2 here? HoloLive also running a super stamp rally for this event, saying fulfill the requirements to get a stamp and you may be able to get a special gift. This all coming after now we have all the members of HoloJustice in 3D. As this past weekend, Cecilia Emmergreen would kick off her 3D showcase debut, complete with a fiery wreck alongside less and less clothing. CC saying afterwards, it's already been a year and I couldn't have asked for a better community than the one we built together. After releasing a brand new original song, Wind Up, alongside a music video. As then the next night, we had Big Cat, Raura Panthera. Itori here saying, this cameraman, I know what you are. Alongside also saying, those Rauras. Another viewer saying, this part of Raura Rabbit Hole, and Raura replying, I hope I impressed you all with this song. The showcase also involving a Subway Surfer segment. Raura after saying, Big Cat means big dreams. I still can't believe this day finally came. Raura further asking, what do you think of my first original song, Gotcha Gotcha Adventure? Will be out soon as a music video on all streaming platforms. Stay tuned. Numerous other guests also featured on this 3D showcase alongside Raura. Uemoko posting up the goods here. As also joining this particular stream was Muna Hoshinova of HoloLive Indonesia. Fellow ginmate Irani EO15 simply staring at the performance. All the while, Mori Calliope taking a moment to actually fully rotate Oro Crony. Various artists reinterpreting that event in this 4-part story. As here we have part 1 from Visca, part 2 from Pomuya, part 3 from Maming, and finally the inevitable conclusion here from Tomago. As then the weekend after that, we had finally the full 3D collab with all of HoloJustice. Kind of Uro sharing this moment from the collab and simply remarking cat. Rattler further asking, so what you think? And that being interpreted not only from Keen Biscuit, but further along in this animation from MPN saying my favorite part. We also had Extreme Feats of Strength, Elizabeth Rose Blood Flame, picking up Cecilia Emmergreen here. Cecilia later saying, she is so strong, I felt so safe. As finally, after weeks of being teased, like so many 3D debuts before from HoloLive, here now we have the 3D showcase celebration goods for Justice, including a Liz paper knife and acrylic stand, Gigi hand and cushion, CC pouch and socks, alongside a Raura pencil case and keychain. HoloLive English, HoloLive Indonesia, and HoloLive Japan members also taking part in this voice series, enacting different summer jobs. All the while, we also have this HoloLive English exclusive audiobook entitled The Transient Blues. The description reading, join Oro Crony and Narissa Ravencroft in the wilderness in search for happiness and meaning. Narissa also tweeting out, the time is here, darlings. Original track Override cover contest is calling you. Show us your Override and get $2,500 US in prizes plus exclusive signed merch. I can't wait to hear your voices. Chaos Zero Nightmare elaborating, we're excited to announce the cover song contest for Chaos Zero Nightmare's OST Override, featuring HoloLive English's Mori Calliope and Narissa Ravencroft. We look forward to welcoming many protos to this contest as they compete for the $2,500 prize pool. Narissa also being on the run here, on the run being a 3D live in celebration of HoloLive English Advent's 2nd anniversary. This airing on the official HoloLive English YouTube channel on August 29th at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. HoloLive English also here with The Story of Advent is a series of 5 new original songs all about HoloLive English Advent. Adding, keep following us here on social media for the latest music drops, leading to Advent to drop a brand new music video entitled Genesis. 2 members of Advent, that being Fuemoko, as promised, showing up at Patra's 3D concert, and as expected, hijacking their channel for his birthday was Pero. This male taking the time on stream to rank the girls in HoloLive English by their kiss ranking, just as we would expect from any male pest. Pest who sounds very familiar. Very, very familiar. And better late than never, and now we have out now Gura Quest on Steam, a 2D action game where you jump and dash your way through stages, now available free to play on the Steam platform. As also, better late than never, the first ever offline concert featuring all of HoloLive Indonesia. That's right, HoloID will be celebrating their 5th anniversary with a concert entitled Chromatic Future. This is to be held at Comic Frontier 21 on November 15th of 2025, promising a grandiose stage with Unreal Engine technology, as tickets will be on sale by way of Ticket to You starting on August 27th. HoloID member Iranu15 here again saying, seeing overseas ID fans uploading their plane tickets to Indonesia for our live makes me want to cry. Usually it was us that has to go to Japan and other places. I really hope that you can enjoy Indonesia. This all while we turn to the Face Connect VTuber agency and checking in on Chisaki Airi. Now here with a brand new outfit, which is certainly not safe for Twitch and maybe not safe for YouTube. This new outfit coming with brand new merch. Face Connect's official store saying silk stocking stilettos and a gaze sharper than any report. Airi's office is open and she's ready to keep you working past hours. All the while we have a brand new acrylic standee and Dakimakura plus playmat. That bringing us over to another face talent, that being Dizzy Dokuro. Dizzy earlier celebrating her 3rd birthday celebration, and this prominent artwork. Her birthday merch release now including streetwear inspired hoodie, card sleeves, chibi keychain, and playmat. Dizzy here with, by popular request, management has given me the go-ahead to release my full birthday illustration. It's now teasing new merch is Face Connect's Mari Mari, showing us the back of this plush and remarking, what the hell is that thing? Some seeing the outline and color of the back of her plush head and equating that either to a raw turkey or head crab. Meanwhile, in plushie news, we also have Mochi of Glitch Stars. Earlier this month, also celebrating her birthday with a plushie push, saying we need a minimum of 50 pre-orders, and if you purchase 2 or more Fumos, 1 to collect plus 1 to take on adventures, you will receive a special edition birth certificate. And that's not all on the plushie front, as we also have Snoozy of the Socks VTuber agency, letting us know her YouTube's plushie is out now. All the while, Socks agency is here giving us this announcement. SVA's 2nd gen comes out November 8th. More details to follow as we release 3 completely new talents, adding maybe you'll see them around sooner. Speaking of soon, we also have Mythos. Here now with quote-unquote the biggest news in the history of Mythos. We are excited to announce our first ever VTuber auditions for our brand new talent wave. We're looking for 3 female goddesses to form a new era-changing mythological gen. These applications set to open up at the end of August. All the while, soon to celebrate her birthday is Sayu. Here now with our girl finally has a beautiful reference sheet and also promising a new model plus a birthday subathon. Remarking we'll have collabs, giveaways, new merch, and much more to look forward to. As we're also looking forward to more from Kizuna Ai, fresh off of 2 major convention appearances here in the United States, and now fully announcing her comeback concert entitled Homecoming. This concert featuring some of the biggest names out of Niji Japan, Hololive Japan, and more. Hololive Japan themselves also making an announcement for day 2, as once again coming up this weekend we have AnimeNYC, hosting both agency and indie VTubers alike. One agency going the extra mile for this event is AegisLink, hosting meet and greets for numerous VTubers in and outside of their agency over 4 days. AegisLink located in the Exhibitors Hall booth 449, complete with giveaways, activities, and a test your luck machine, that alongside dedicated merch available at the booth. And once again, just like last year, it's 3 days straight of HoloLive concerts in New York. HoloLive kicking off the weekend at AnimeNYC with yet another entry into their world tour for 2025, alongside also hosting a Rate My Karaoke panel, plus being featured elsewhere like Neon Shrine, alongside Aviat Japan, showcasing and selling a variety of collaboration earbuds and exclusive merch. As now, with more things VTubers say, is our co-host Co-Dee.
Music, model upgrades, and milestones. We kick off today's Holo updates with Tokoyami Toa, who recently celebrated her birthday with a 3D concert titled Sincerely Toa. During her performance, she debuted a new original song titled Chewy Chewy. She announced a 2nd album due for release on October 8th, and revealed she'll perform her 2nd solo live concert over at the Ariake Arena later that month. Pre-orders for the album are now live, with specific stores receiving some exclusive bonuses. Meanwhile, a lottery has just opened up to see Toa perform in her 2nd solo live concert, which fans can also watch on Spawn or Zyko for around $44 US. Also celebrating a birthday this month was Akai Hato. The Big Red Heart took to social media to share her cake, and took to YouTube to host a 3D birthday stream, where she brought on guests that include HoloLive talents Roboko, Raden, Ina, and Narissa, as well as Niji-sanji's Sara Hoshikawa and Salom. During the celebrations, we got an appearance from Taranchima, a Hachima flying kick, and even a brand new single from the talent. Next up, we take a look at Shiranui Flare, who took to social media to let everyone knows she's celebrating 6 years at HoloLive. Flair recently received a touch-up on her model, receiving more expressive expressions. Lack went on to say he gave her a softer, cuter look. Flair took to stream to show the differences between her new and old models, and in celebration of her 6th anniversary, she also released a brand new original song titled Fiction and Reality. Lastly, in today's updates, we congratulate Todoroki Hajime of HoloLive Regloss, as she has just reached 1 million YouTube subscribers at HoloLive. According to VStats, she becomes the 38th HoloLive Japan talent to hit that milestone, and the 2nd talent of the HoloLive device branch to reach it. Bancho went on to say she was super happy to hit 1 million and thanked everyone for their support. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you so much, Co-Dee. As that is all for this episode, as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Feel free to send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we have far more things VTubers say for you soon.